What? I did.
The greatest week of this year
Wow, really? Why is that?
because half of it was me being chilling in the beach.
Great. Where did you go? Which beach?
Uh, it was located in Ha Tinh province. It
Uh-huh.
was called Thiên Cầm,
Okay. How
and
far? How far from Hanoi?
um that was pretty far. It was approximately 250 kilometers,
Okay,
or um
quite far. Quite
almost
far.
longer. It might be much longer because I had to stay in a car for like 8 hours straight.
Wow, that's a long time. But that's good. A good collocation, Huang Ang. 8 hours straight is perfect. 8 hours straight. That's great. Okay, Jackiem. Xin chào.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Jackiem?
I'm doing great. Teacher, my friend wanna say hi to you.
Who is your friend?
I say it. You gotta say it.
Hello, teacher. I cannot
Hello.
hear him though.
Oh,
I can hear you. I can hear her.
he's saying hi to you. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Say hi.
thank you, teacher. I appreciate it a lot.
Okay, no problem. Ding Lam. Xin chào.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you, Ding Lam?
I'm feels great. Thank you,
That's
teacher.
great. And Phong Duc Ang. Chào con.
Hello, teacher.
Welcome to class, Phong Duc Ang. I hear, Phong Duc Ang, it's hot today in Vietnam, in Hanoi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bak Ha was just telling me how it is very hot where she is. Okay. Before we start, Phong Duc Ang,
Yeah.
what do you want to do the lesson on Tuesday this week?
Yes.
Okay, so Tuesday at 4 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. 11
Oh,
a.m.
okay.
Is that okay? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is 4 p.m. New Zealand time,
In New
my time.
Zealand.
Yeah, 4 p.m. is 11 a.m. in Hanoi.
Yeah.
Okay, I will see you there. Have you watched any good football games, Phong Dok Ang?
Yeah, I watched both the match of Portugal and Argentina.
Okay, any good? Was it good
Yeah,
games?
it gave me energetic, and I feel the other team can win easily though.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay,
they pump their heart higher.
right. Okay, I think tomorrow, I haven't seen any tomorrow. I think I will watch England and Mexico, I think,
Yeah.
is tomorrow.
Is oh, I think it's not a good match, so I don't watch them.
You think? I think it should be exciting match, I think. I think it's on quite early for you though. Yeah, 7 a.m. your time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in that time, I'm sleeping.
Of course. Of course. Okay, so I think we will start. I won't wait for anyone else. Welcome to class, everyone. Good to see you. Hope it's not too hot where you are. Hope you are all staying cool. Here in Christchurch, it's very wet today. It's raining quite hard and very cold. You can see I have to wear a jersey. Temperature's only about 10 degrees outside, so quite cold for me. All right, before we start, does anyone have any questions? Shakim,
Yes, teacher.
something I just wanted to explain to you that I think I've said to the others, but maybe not to you because you are reasonably new. With Ielts, Kiam, you don't need to know lots of complicated or academic words. Okay, I
Yes,
know
teacher.
I know a lot of the English language schools in Hanoi will teach the students, they will give the students long lists of words to learn and complex grammar to learn. Okay?
Oh,
They will give these because the students think that is what they need to know. But for IELTS, it is not true. Okay? For IELTS,
Yeah.
all you need to have is a reasonable vocabulary, okay, and use it correctly. Does that make sense?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, like
Yes.
I say, many of the English language schools in Vietnam will give students a long list of words. For example, here's 100 words. Use these in your essay to get a good score. But that is not correct, okay? All right, so you don't need. So this is why I don't teach lots of different complicated words.
Yeah.
All right, does that make
Yeah.
sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I just teach you how to use normal words correctly because for IELTS, that's all you need to do. Okay, just use normal words correctly,
Oh, okay, teacher.
and you will get a good score. Okay, so before we start, anyone have any questions? Okay, let's get started. Right, just going to share with you now. I know some people still on holiday, maybe still away somewhere. Huang Ang, can you see the document?
Of course, I could see it clearly.
Excellent. All right, everyone. So we are doing these exercises just to warm up today. Okay, these exercises. So please, everyone in chat, okay, send me the correct words to go in all these spaces. Okay, there are four of them. Four of them. So in chat now, please send me all four. Okay. All of you should have no problem with this. All of you should know these already. So this is just to help you warm up your brain or help you wake up. I know some of you may be still a little bit tired. So you don't need to send me the sentences, just the words. Okay? Just the words. Like I say, this should be pretty easy for most of you. Thank you, Fung Duk Ang. You are correct. Okay, Huang Ang, you have one wrong. First one is not correct, Huang Ang. Kiam, you are correct. Ding Lam, just waiting for you, please. Ding Lam. Just send me the four words, Ding Lam. That's all you have to do. And Ding Lam, you have one wrong. One wrong. Okay. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, number 14, Huang Ang, the first one. Okay. What should the word be? What is the missing word?
I believe the word should be meanwhile.
It should be meanwhile. Okay. Why did you choose nevertheless, Huang Ang?
Because I saw the comma in the middle and I was confused.
Okay. All right. But meanwhile is correct. All right. Next one. Number 15. Kim.
Yes, teacher.
Number 15. What is the missing word?
I use Afterward.
is correct. Can you read me the sentence, please, Kiam? All the sentence.
We had lunch and afterwards we walked to the park.
Is correct. Good. So remember, everyone, afterwards just means the same as after that. But after that is two words, afterwards is one word. So we always try to use one word when we can instead of two words. Phong Dok Ang,
Yes.
16, please.
Initially, I found the task confusing, but it
Is
became
correct. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Initially, everyone is correct. Initially means at the beginning. Again, though, initially is one word. Okay, at the beginning is three words. So we always try to use one word where we can instead of three. Initially just means at the beginning, at the start. Okay, and Ding Lam,
Yes.
number 17, please.
Number 17, the process took a long time, but eventually it was finished.
Correct. Eventually, everyone. Eventually means the same as finally. Okay, eventually, finally, in the end. Okay, they are all synonyms. But again, as I was saying before, eventually is just one word, much easier than saying in the end. Okay, so Ding Lam, oi.
Yes.
Okay, so number 16, Ding Lam, which you got wrong, the word should be initially, okay?
Yes.
Initially, not eventually for number 16. Initially. Remember, just means at the start or at the beginning. I found the task confusing. Okay, but it became clearer later. Okay, so initially is the correct word for that sentence, Ding Lam. Okay, everyone, thank you. Stop the share now. Le Doc Ang, Xin Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Le Doc Ang?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Have you been on holiday, Le Doc Ang?
Yes, I had
Okay, where have you been?
been to Hue.
Ah, how was that? Was it good?
Is I was just sleeping, eating, and go to beach.
Okay,
It's like a cycle.
right. Okay, but that sounds very relaxing. Sounds like fun. That's great.
Yes, indeed it is.
Okay, that's great. Welcome back anyway. Okay, so next one, everyone. Just going to practice some of these, which I'm sure most of you have seen before, but I just want you to get used to using some of these in your conversation if you don't already. Now, idioms is what a lot of native speakers in all languages use. I'm sure there are many idioms in Vietnamese as well as English. These are some of the more common ones. And while you don't have to use idioms to get a good score, it can help. Okay, which is why I will just review with you some of the most common ones. Okay. Laduk Ang.
Yes,
Can you read number 1, please?
not my cup of tea.
Keep going, please.
Something that you don't like, don't enjoy, and aren't interested in. Example, horror movies aren't my cup of tea.
Good. Do you understand this idiom?
Yes, I know.
Good. I'm sure you do. Okay, this is an easy one. Most of you should know this already. So I'm going to get you to give me a sentence, please. Don't need to write it down, just speak it to me. Okay, a sentence using the idiom, not my cup of tea. All right, which means something that you don't like or don't enjoy or not interested in. Here is the example. Horror movies aren't my cup of tea. Means I don't like horror movies. Going to get each of you to give me a sentence, please. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Can you give me a sentence using not my cup of tea?
Tea. I believe that turning the air conditioner on the temperature that which was too low isn't my cup of tea.
Little bit too complicated, Huang Ang. Okay? To use this idiom, the sentence just needs to be very simple. Okay? You usually use it when you just talk about something that you don't like food or drink or movie or going to the beach or something like that, okay? Does that make sense? Not for something a little more complicated, like I think turning the air conditioner on to low is not my cup of tea. That's a little bit complicated for this idiom. Does that make sense, Wang Ang?
Right.
Okay, so you just use it to describe simple things. Like I say, food, drink, movies, books, some activity. For example, basketball is not my cup of tea. Okay, so with this idiom, you only use it with simple sentences. Kim,
Yes, teacher.
can you give me a sentence, please?
Let me see.
What is something you don't like? Kim, something simple.
Well,
Do you like what sort of movies don't you like? What sort of food don't you like? What sort of sport don't you like?
I think then pickleball is not my cup of tea.
Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly how you use it. Okay? Just use it for simple things.
Oh,
Pickleball is not my cup of tea. Spicy food is not my cup of tea. Horror movies, not my cup of tea. Does that make sense, Kim?
yeah.
Okay, you just use this idiom just for simple things. Phong Dok Ang.
Taking exam is not my cup of tea.
Right. I think most people agree with that. Ding Lam.
struggling the robotics is not my cup of tea.
Sorry, what was the first part of your sentence, Ding Lam? I couldn't hear, sorry.
Shuckling this quizzes is not my cup of tea.
Okay. And Ledok Ang.
Uh, Going out is not my cup of tea.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So just to use my cup of tea, you just use it with simple things. Okay. As I say, like food, movies, activities, sport, anything like that. Just something simple, nothing complicated. Okay. Next one. Kim,
Yes, teacher.
can you read number 2, please? Number 2.
Let's call it a day. Stop working on a task or job for the day to finish doing something.
Keep going.
Example, it's too hot to keep playing football. Let's call it a day.
Okay. Let's call it a day just means let's finish. It's time to finish, time to end. Okay, let's call it a day. It means the day has ended. Our day doing this job or task has finished. For whatever reason. Let's call it a day just means let's finish. Okay, for example, this English lesson is too long. Let's call it a day. Just means let's finish. It's been going on too long. All right. We've been walking for 2 hours. I'm tired. Let's call it a day. Just means to finish something. Phong Dok Ang.
We have not enough money to do shopping. Let's call it a day.
Perfect. We don't have enough money for shopping. Let's call it a day. Let's go home. Ding Lam.
I don't have good mood to go my gym. Let's call it a day.
Okay. Laduk ang.
Um,
Let's call it a day. Means to
we
finish.
have been hanging out for for half of the day. Let's call it a day.
Okay.
Okay.
Fu Kwang. Sen Chao Fu Kwang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Fu Kwang?
I'm fine with you.
Good. Welcome to class. So let's call it a day. We are practicing idioms, Fu Kwang. Can you think of a sentence using this idiom? Means to finish something. I'm too tired. We've been walking all day. Let's call it a day. Okay, I come back to you, Fu Kwang. Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
This time is let's go in day, right?
Yep. Yes, it is.
I've been playing for 16 hours straight. Let's go it today.
Perfect. Kiam.
It's been 2 hours since I've been cooking. Let's call it a day.
Okay, sort of. All right. It would be more like this, Kiam. I've been cooking for 4 hours. Let's call it a day. Okay, means I've had enough. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I've been cleaning my room for 3 hours. It's very boring. Let's call it a day. Okay, means let's stop. Let's finish.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Kiam, that is how you use it. Fu Kwang, have you thought of something yet?
I done it. I'm ready.
Sorry, Fu Kwang, have you thought of something? I can't hear you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I have been doing this project for 3 hours. Let's call it a day.
Good. Okay, good. Just means let's stop. Let's finish. Nok Ang, Sen Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Nok Ang?
I'm good.
Good. So we are just practicing idioms, Nok Ang. Okay. So the first one, can you see number 1 on your screen, Nok Ang?
Yes.
Not my cup of tea. Okay, you use this to describe something you don't like. Can you give me a sentence using this idiom, please, Nok Ang?
Onions aren't my cup of tea.
Good, that's fine. Onions aren't my cup of tea. Okay, so remember everyone, with not my cup of tea, you just use it with simple sentences to describe something simple you don't like some sort of food, some sort of movie, some sort of book, some sort of game. Okay, going to the gym is not my cup of tea. Walking is not my cup of tea. I don't like it. Okay, just something simple. All right, and the other one, nok ang.
Yes.
This one, let's call it a day, which means to finish something that you are tired of or bored with. Okay? Can you think of a sentence for that?
It's raining heavily. Let's call it a day.
Yeah, that's fine. If you are outside, you would say this. Okay?
Okay.
All right. If you are outside, maybe having a picnic or walking, you would say, oh, it's raining too hard. Let's call it a day. Just means let's finish. Let's go home. I've had enough. Okay, so those are the 2 idioms for this week, everyone. Not my cup of tea. Let's call it a day. Using these will help make you sound more like a native speaker. And like I was saying before, I'm sure there are many of these in Vietnamese that you use as well. And also, like I say, you don't have to use these to get a good score in Ielts, but they help make you sound more like a native speaker. That's why we are doing them. Okay, next thing we're going to look at, just check my, yes. Okay. Bullet point practice, everyone. Just share this document with you. Hang on a moment. Okay. Nok Ang, can you see the document, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay, you can see, everyone. This is a part 2 speaking topic. All right. Nok Ang, can you read it for me? All of it, the topic.
Describe some food or drink you learned to prepare. You should say what it was, when or where you learned to prepare this, how you learned to prepare this, and explain how you felt about learning to prepare this food and drink.
Okay, one of the sentences there is not correct. I'll just correct it. Okay, Nok Ang, prepare. Prepare. Do you know this word? What does it mean? Prepare.
Like you buy ingredients to do that.
Simpler than that, Nok Ang. I'm thinking of a 4-letter word, begins with the letter M. M.
I don't know.
Prepare. Prepare. I'm thinking a synonym. Okay, very simple word. 4 letters, begins with M. Okay, Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yes.
Prepare. Prepare. What is
Prepare.
a synonym for prepare? Begins with the letter M, has 4 letters.
Prepare.
Yeah, prepare. This word here, prepare.
You think to prepare is
4 letters, begins with M. A synonym.
chuẩn bị.
Okay, not sure? Fu Kwang. Fu Kwang.
Yes.
A 4-letter word, a synonym for prepare. 4 letters, begins with M. Oh, I thought this was easy, everyone. Okay,
I
Kiam.
don't remember.
All right, Kiam.
Yes, yes, teacher.
Do you know the word? Prepare, a synonym for prepare, begins with M, has 4
Prepare.
letters. Not sure?
I'm not
Okay,
really
ask
sure.
one more. Okay, Phong Duk Ang,
Yeah. It should
prepare.
be called make. Easy.
Is correct. Okay, simple word, everyone. Make, M-A-K-E. Prepare something just means to make something, especially when you're talking about food. When you prepare food, you are making it, okay, or cooking it. Making or cooking. Nok Ang, does that make sense to you now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Prepare just means the same as make. Make. All right. So what I'm going to get you to do now is send me your bullet points. First of all, though, I will send you my bullet points just to show you how simple this should be. Okay, so remember, as always, this is the part of the question you must answer in your talk. These are just suggestions. You don't have to do them. You can think of your own. Or you can use these if you find them useful, but you don't have to. But however, you must answer this, the first part of the question, always. All right? Here are my bullet points for this. Going to send them to you in chat. Okay. Okay. Laduk Ang.
Yes.
What is my first bullet point, please, that I've just sent you in chat?
There's a lemon cake for my mother's birthday.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to talk about lemon cake that I prepared for my mother's birthday. Okay, the question, remember, describe some food or drink you learned to prepare. So I'm answering that question. Here's my next bullet point. Nok ang. What is my next bullet point, please?
Ingredients.
Good. What are ingredients? Not ang, what are they? Ingredients.
Like the you use that to make the food?
Yes, correct. Very good. Okay. They are things. You can use the word things, okay? Not ang. Things you use to make or prepare the food.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, you can use the word things. Maybe like you use rice, you use vegetables, okay? You use, well, anything, okay? Hundreds of things. But you can use the word things. Ingredients are just things you use to help you make food. Okay, that was my second bullet point. My third bullet point is this. Okay. Phung Duk Ang.
Yeah.
What is my third bullet point?
What happened? Disaster.
Yes, okay. So I have to talk about what happened, and I put disaster in to remind me how it all went wrong, okay? Wasn't good, okay? And finally, my last bullet point, and remember, I only have 1 minute to write these. That's why the bullet points are so short. This is all you need to do, okay? Here.
Teacher.
What's my last bullet point?
What did I learn?
Good. Okay. What did I learn? So these are my 4 bullet points, everyone. I'm going to talk about lemon cake that I made for my mother's birthday. You will see I didn't put in the words I made. I don't need to. Okay? These are just notes for me to remind me of what to say. I don't need to write a complete sentence. All I need to do is write down lemon cake for my mother's birthday. That's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about next ingredients. What things go into a lemon cake? Okay, what food do I need to make a lemon cake? Then what happened? And it was a disaster. Okay, this will remind me to talk about what happened. What did I learn from this? Okay, now let me show you just very quickly how I will use these for my 2-minute talk. I'm going to tell you about a food or drink that I learned to prepare. I tried to make a lemon cake for my mum's birthday. Now, a lemon cake is quite simple. It doesn't need many ingredients. You need some flour, some lemon, some sugar, some cream, and you just mix it all together, then put it in the oven. However, I had never made this before. I just tried to follow the recipe on YouTube. And unfortunately, I didn't know that you were also supposed to mix it for maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, so when I got it out of the oven, it was really flat. Cake is supposed to be like this. Cake is supposed to rise high, but my cake was really flat. So it was a disaster. So what did I learn from this? I learned if I have to do something for a special celebration like a birthday, I should practice in advance or practice beforehand so I don't make any mistakes. So Phung Duk Ang, did that make sense to you?
Yes.
How I learned those bullet points? Now, I didn't talk for 2 minutes, of course. I don't want to. This was just to demonstrate to all of you how I could use those bullet points if I wanted to talk for 2 minutes. I just kept it short. But these are the sort of bullet points that I would use for this topic. Again, you can see, okay, one of them is just one word. That's all I need. All right, everyone, can you now please send me in chat your bullet points that you would use to answer this task 2 question? Anyone got any questions? I hope that should be clear. Please just send me in chat your bullet points. You can see how I wrote my bullet points. So you can do something similar if you want. But of course, it's up to you, whatever works best for you. And of course, the main thing is you must be able to, 1, write these bullet points within 1 minute. You only have 1 minute to prepare for this. And 2, the bullet points must enable you to talk for 2 minutes if you need to. That is the problem with some of the bullet points that they give you in the exam, okay? That's why we make up our own, because sometimes the bullet points they give you, they are not useful for talking for 2 minutes. One of your bullet points, your first one, needs to be about the food or drink that you learned to prepare or make. I'm going to tell you about some food that I learned to prepare. It's pho. Okay, for example. All right, so everyone, please send me your bullet points in chat. Shouldn't take you very long. You only need 1 minute. Okay, Phung Duk Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Fried rice. When starving, I learned it on the internet, okay? Experience making fried rice. All right, and it made you feel happy and satisfied. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, they look pretty good to me, Phung Duk Ang.
Yeah, this is exactly I will write on the test.
Yes, exactly. And so remember, the examiner doesn't see this, Phung Duk Ang, okay?
Yeah.
So you can write whatever you like, okay? Doesn't matter. They are not going to mark this. It's just a guide to help you talk for 2 minutes. That's good, Phung Duk Ang. Any question?
Oh, no, thanks.
Okay, good. Kiam.
Yes, teacher.
All right. What food are you going to talk about?
I'm gonna talk about the brownies that I made with my friends.
Very good. Okay. So you've got what is the ingredients. To make it easier, Kiam, you can just write like I did, just write ingredients. Okay.
Oh, all right, teacher.
Okay. Again, the reason you do this, because you only have 1 minute. So you don't have time to write complete sentences. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
And remember, the examiner never sees this. All right. It's just for you. Just for you. So if you just write down ingredients, then you know to talk about what are the ingredients. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes, teacher.
So you could write ingredients, you could write steps. Okay? Steps. Which
Yes.
you know means what are the steps to make this? Okay?
Yes.
And then how did it go? All right? You don't need to write down is it good or bad, because you can talk about that. All right? But if you just write how did it go, that reminds you to talk about whether it was good or bad. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right. But they are good bullet points, Kim. Look fine to me.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Spaghetti, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Ingredients. How to make, my feelings during make. Remember, it would be making that, not make that.
Okay.
Okay? But like I say, the examiner won't see this, so it doesn't matter. But I'm just correcting your English, so you know, okay?
Okay.
My feelings during making that. Okay, so Nok Ang, could you use these to talk for 2 minutes, do you think?
Yes.
Okay, good. That is the main question. If you can use them for talk for 2 minutes, then that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Phu Quang.
Yes.
Okay, these look pretty good, Phu Quang. Good. So what food is it? What is the name?
Pancake.
Okay, frying cake made for your sister and mum. Ingredient? Good. The look, the taste, disaster. Okay. How my mum and me thinking. What does that mean, Phu Quang?
It means how my mom thinking about the neck and she was thinking
Okay, good. So you know what it means. That's the main thing, Phu Quang. Okay? As long as you know what it means, that's fine. Good. Ding Lam.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Ding Lam, these are too long, all right?
Yes.
You have the right idea, but too long. Because remember, you only get 1 minute to write about this. So you just write very simple words or phrases to remind you. So I can see lemon soda. Okay? For my brother. All right?
Yeah.
You could just write down the word, instead of writing basic and easy to do, just write easy as your bullet point. Okay?
Yes.
Then you can talk about, well, this is very simple to make, very easy. Does that make sense?
Yes, I make sense.
Just write down the word easy. You don't need to write the whole sentence. Okay? Same with the ingredients. Just write the word ingredients. Okay, Ding Lam?
Yes.
And that will remind you to talk about the ingredients. You don't need to write them down. All right? Then you just talk about taste or good taste.
Yes.
Okay? And
Yes.
then save my life.
Okay.
Then it reminds you, okay, to talk about how great it is, how it helps save your life during hot weather, hot summer. Okay?
Yes.
So your ideas are good, Ding Lam. You just
Yeah.
need to make the bullet points shorter. All right?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. These are very short bullet points, Huang Ang. And as usual, is this enough for you to talk for 2 minutes? These bullet points?
I think it should be at least enough for 1 minute and 30 minutes.
I'm sure you could. Okay. Homemade cocktail, simple ingredients, makes learning as a newbie. Sound good. Huang Ang, good. Leduk Ang.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Leduk Ang. Looks good, but maybe, I would say maybe a little bit long, Leduk Ang.
Yeah.
Remember, you have to write this in 1 minute. In fact, less, because first of all, you need a few seconds to think about what you are going to talk about. Okay, what food am I going to talk about? Maybe you need 3 or 4 seconds to think, what food shall I talk about? Okay, so you will have even less than 1 minute just to write it down. Okay, so stir-fried chopped meat. You would just write down, I would just write grandpa. Okay, Ledukang?
Okay.
Don't need to write learned from. If you just write down grandpa, okay, that reminds you to talk about who taught you how to make it. You could just write down when. Reminds you to talk about when did I learn this? How long ago? Okay, ingredients. How it ended up. They are fine. You would write something like everyone's opinion, okay, is a short way of writing that bullet point.
Okay.
All right. Does that all make sense, Ladok Ang?
Yes.
Your bullet points can be simple, very simple, as long as they remind you of things that you can talk about for 2 minutes. Okay, everyone, so I hope that's helped with your bullet points. All right. So, stop the share now, and I'm going to, what we will practice now for our speaking. We're going to do some part 3, which we haven't done for a while. Remember, there are 2 strategies for answering part 3 questions. I'm going to send them to you in chat, just to remind you. First strategy, Nok Ang.
Yes.
What is the first strategy I've just sent you in chat?
Let's answer explain example.
Good. Okay. Strategy, remember, is just a formal word, means plan. What is the plan for answering this question? What is the strategy? Strategy, just a more formal word. Okay, the first way you can answer part 3 questions, answer the question, explain your answer, give an example. Here is strategy number 2. Liam,
Yes, teacher.
can you read strategy number 2 for me, please?
To some people think that, other people think that, and I think that.
Okay, so this is the other way you can answer part 3 questions. For example, say you get a question, an opinion type question, like, do you think people should live on the moon? Okay, so you might say, well, some people think that it's great to spend money on putting people on the moon because this helps to advance scientific knowledge. Other people think that this is a waste of money and there are plenty of problems here on Earth to spend this money on. But I think that space travel is exciting, so I think it is good to put people on the moon. Kiam, does that make sense to you?
Yes, a lot, teacher.
The strategy for answering the question. So it's some people think this, other people think that, I think this, okay? Helps you to answer the questions.
Okay,
so
teacher.
now that you know the strategies, everyone, going to ask you all some questions. Hang on just a moment. Just need to find my questions. You can try to use one of these strategies to answer these questions. Now, our part 2 topic before was about learning to cook. Remember, part 3 questions are always connected to the part 2 topic. They are always on the same subject. Let me see. Ledok Ang.
Yes.
All right, get you to go first, Ledok Ang. See if you can use one of the strategies to answer this question. Do you think it's important, Ledok Ang, for children to know how to cook?
First of all, well, I am specifically a children, and I think knowing the skill the thing how to cook is important because it might be a survival skill. First of all, you can like cook when no one is around, like your family members, so you can. It's like a sign of independence, and also maybe some people think that children shouldn't be cooking because they are not like yet meet the requirements, like they are like clumsy, they are probably like too young to cook because and family members can handle for them. But I think it's like an bad way, like an bad idea, because children should be know how to cook at the young, like at young ages.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Have you finished, Ledok Ang?
Not quite yet.
Okay. What else are you going to say? What else?
So I might say something disadvantage, like not really a disadvantage. They're like dangerous stuff, like they can be burned or something. So
Okay.
I agree with
Okay. Okay. So you are using like an advantage disadvantage strategy. Is that right? For
probably.
this question. Okay, which you can do. Okay, that is fine. All right, you can use an advantage disadvantage strategy. Just remember, try to include an example. All right, is very useful. So you were talking about yourself. Maybe you give an example of something that you know how to cook. Okay, does that make sense, Ledokang?
Didn't I just make myself as an example?
Give an example of some dish that you can make. All right.
Okay.
Is what I mean. So, or some type of food that you can make. And just one correction to your English. You said at the beginning, I am a children, which is not correct.
I am.
I am a.
Is it a teenager or children?
I am a child, you could say. Children, remember, is plural, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would either say I am a child, which is not quite correct. You are not a child anymore. You are a teenager. Okay?
Oh wow.
Does that make sense? But you can't say I am a children. Children is plural. It's like me saying I am a people instead of I am a person.
Okay.
All right? Or I am men when I am a man. Okay, it's like that. Just remember to use the correct singular or plural.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's fine, Dok Ang. Fu Kwang. Okay, part 3 question view. Everyone, you're going to get a part 3 question, okay? So please remember the 2 strategies, answer, explain, example, or some people think that, other people think this, I think, okay? Or, as Ledok Ang used before, he was trying to talk about disadvantage, advantage of something. Fu Kwang, do you think high school children should be taught to cook at home or taught to cook at school? What is the best place for high school children to learn how to cook? At home or at school?
In my opinion, I think it's learn to cook at school is a better choice because they are self chef. They have this child to cook the meal and they choose more. They can choose to have you cook, but your parents can help you cook, but they don't really have true skill to help you like a professional. And for example, a chef can help you cook the meal you haven't cooked before, and they have professional skill to help you to do that. And I think choosing a chef cook, to learn how to cook is better than learn how to pretend your own.
Okay, good answer, Fu Quang. Okay, you followed the answer, explain, example, or structure very well. That's good. That's good, Fu Quang. Nok Ang.
Yes.
Here's your part 3 question, Nok Ang. Do you think it would be fun to work as a professional chef? Do you understand the question, Nok Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. Remember, by the way, everyone, if you don't understand the question, you can ask the examiner to repeat it or say it another way. Okay, you can always ask the examiner. Okay, Nok Ang, what's your answer? Do you think you would enjoy, okay, being a professional chef?
Being a professional chef is a good way to show that you are very good at cooking, but for me, I think that it is quite hard. You need to learn to cook.
Keep going, Nok Ang. Okay, you are making too many pauses. All right. So this is the way you could answer this question, Nok Ang. Okay. I don't think it would be fun to be a professional chef. Being a professional chef means you need to know a lot about cooking. It would be very hard work making a lot of meals in the kitchen every day and every night. There would be a lot of pressure and stress. And I don't like pressure and stress very much. For example, I find it difficult if my mum asks me to help her make dinner in the evening because my mum, she uses a lot of ingredients and I find it very hard to keep up with her. So no, I don't think I would enjoy being a professional chef. Does that make sense, Nok Ang? So you heard how I answered the questions. I explained it. Sorry, I answered the question. I explained it. I gave an example. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Nok Ang? Did that make sense to you?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, good. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, from one cousin to another. Huang Ang, how much influence do celebrity chefs have on what ordinary people cook? What do you think? Do they have much influence?
I think obviously I would take that the celebrity chefs are the something that normal chefs could watch and imitate them. But I think because mostly those celebrity chefs are rich and they are famous for cook professional skills in cooking. So normal people will try to copy them and made the dishes as delicious as possible. But I think that's so.
Okay. All right. So That was good, Huang Ang. That was pretty good. Again, maybe the only thing I would do extra is to give an example. All right? Maybe some example that you have seen, all right, or that you know someone else has seen. For example, I have a friend who watches MasterChef um, very regularly, watch it a lot, and they try to copy the recipes they see on MasterChef. But unfortunately, these recipes are sometimes quite difficult, so it doesn't always work. Does that make sense, Wang Ang?
Okay.
Okay, give an example like that. Would help
Yes.
make your answer more complete.
Right.
Okay, Kim,
Yes, teacher.
do you think it's important for young people to learn how to cook?
Well, in my opinion, I think young people should totally learn how to cook at a young age. Well, because being able to cook equip them with like a skill when they go live out alone. And I think that having knowing to cook a meal is a really important skill that you should learn. And for me, I sometimes try to learn how to cook myself. So at least when I go out and live out alone, I think I will be able to take care of myself and maybe learn more recipe to cook more meals.
Okay, good answer, Kim. Very good. Answer, explain, example. You used yourself as an example. That's good, Kim. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Fong Dok Ang,
Yes.
do you think young people should learn to cook at home or should they be taught at school?
Uh, I think it depends because if student learns about cooking at school, the school to uh, will have enough equipment and infrastructure to do it. And I think the idea of learning cooking at home is economically because you can have a variety of learning source like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, or through books. And for example, like I say before in the part two, I learned fried rice through YouTube.
Okay, good answer, Fong Dok Ang. That's good. Good length too. All right, last one of these. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yes, yeah.
Do you think it would be fun or enjoyable for you to work as a professional chef, Ding Lam?
Um, I don't think so because a professional chef is a hard work. Because professional chefs is have to cook a lot of food and therefore they have to remember a lot of plenty of recipes, and I think is hard. It's very hard for me. Another reason is professional chefs uh will have skills that's analyzing and routines in routine about routine ingredient that's that helps to combine new foods is suitable or the is suitable for customers, and it still has for me and one reason more is professional chefs is have to follow safety rules, and I think it's there are a lot of tools, and therefore the professional chefs is hard work, and therefore I don't think I like it.
Okay, very good answer, Ding Lam. Okay,
Yeah.
very complete. Okay, that's good. So all your reasons are good, Ding Lam. And we will just keep practicing to help make you more fluent, okay? A
Yes.
little smoother, all right? Your answer, a little bit, you stop sometimes, all right? So it's not very smooth. But your reasons
Okay.
and your language, all good, Ding Lam. You are getting better. That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions before we finish our speaking for today? Just want to play you before we finish. If anyone doesn't have any questions, I will just have a band 9 person answering these same questions. Okay? Hang on a minute. I'll just get it ready, then I will share it with you. Okay. I'll just share this. Okay. Nok Ang, can you see the video?
Yes, I can see.
Good. All right, everyone, please look and just listen to this Band 9 student answering these same questions, okay? Just to give you an idea of what a Band 9 student can do. Remember, you don't have to give exactly the same answer, but hopefully you'll be able to hear how fluent she is, the sort of vocabulary she uses, and how she structures her answer. Okay, so you can all see the first question. Do you think it's important for children to learn how to cook?
Grow up in a household where they learn how to cook. Personally, I was never taught how to cook properly. Just to prepare like random dishes, small dishes, like putting the cheese on the plate, because in Arab cuisines you will find like these tiny dishes spread out, like called mezza. So it's just like tiny appetizers, and that's how I learned to prepare the breakfast table. But I would personally teach my kids how to cook if I learned it myself, because I feel like learning that from a young age could benefit for their future.
Do you think that?
Okay, so you can see, everyone, that she gave the answer, explain, example structure. She put the example in the middle, okay, of her answer. That's okay. She talked about what she would do, all right? And then she explained her answer, why it's a good idea for children to learn how to cook. Next question. Do you think high school children should learn to cook at home or at school?
That high school children should learn to cook at home or at school?
I never heard anyone cooking at school, honestly, but I think at home would be much preferable, because you have everything there. The ingredients, it's already in the kitchen. And especially because, let's say, a parent could help guide you on what to use, what not to use, what to stay away from, and what goes with what. So you can test out what is suitable for your liking.
Now let's talk about working as a chef. Do you think it would be enjoyable to work as a professional chef?
From my knowledge, I've only seen professional chefs, let's say in cooking shows or in Hell's Kitchen. So I think it's a very tiring job, especially because if you have like, let's say 20 people coming in at the same time ordering different meals, it's going to be a very tough job, or tough on you to be a professional chef, trying to keep up with different meals. What if you mess up? Like, you never know. So yeah, I don't think it's an easy job.
How much?
Okay, Kim.
Yes.
Kiam, can you hear and see how she is using quite simple words, okay?
Yeah.
What I
Yeah.
was saying to you before, do you understand most of her words that she is using?
Yes, I understand most of it.
Yes. Good. Good. You can see, I hope everybody, you can see and hear most of the words she's using are very simple, ordinary vocabulary, okay? There aren't many complex or difficult words there. Also, her grammar is very simple. Okay? What she is doing, why she gets a 9, is she just uses simple vocabulary without making mistakes, is what she is doing. But she is answering the question completely. She is communicating. So remember, you don't need to learn lists of these are the 100 words you must use to get a high score. You don't need to do that. You just need to use simple vocabulary that most of you already know. Most of you already have enough words. You just need to use it correctly. Okay, listen to one more of these and then we will go on to writing.
Influence do celebrity chefs have on what ordinary people cook?
To thank you for making it this far in the video, I want to give you 10% off our VIP course. The IELTS VIP course is...
Actually, I think I will stop that there because I don't need to listen to his advertisement. All right. Okay, are there any questions, anyone, before we go on to writing? Okay, next week we will do some more part 3. Okay, so please remember the 2 strategies: answer, explain, example, strategy number 1. Second strategy, some people think this, some people think that, I think this. Okay. What we're going to do for the rest of the class, I know we have only about 15 minutes left. Haven't looked at this for a couple of weeks. Okay. You will remember this table. Most of you will have seen this a couple of weeks ago, all right? The amount of waste production in 6 countries over a 20-year period, 1980 to 2000. What I have here for you, okay, is a sample answer with some words missing. Okay, these are the words that need to go into these gaps. All right. I know a couple of weeks ago we did the first 2 paragraphs, but I'm going to get you to repeat it because some of you didn't do this. So we will start again at the beginning. All right. So here is the overview paragraph, everyone. This paragraph number 2, sorry, this is the paraphrase, your introduction paragraph. This is the overview. This is detail paragraph number 1 and detail paragraph number 2. Paraphrase, overview, 2 detail paragraphs. Here you can see there are 2 words missing. One of the missing words is an adverb. One of the missing words here is an adverb. Here are the words you can choose from to put into these gaps. Each word must be used once. The word respectively is used twice. So your task for the rest of the class, before we call it a day, okay, is to fill in the missing words in these gaps. Please send me all the words at once. You need to send me 20 words. Is there anyone who doesn't understand what I want you to do? Please send me your words in chat. Okay? 20 words. I want to see 20 words in the correct order. You don't have to write out every sentence. Just send me the correct words. Nok Ang, do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ding Lam, you understand what I want you to do?
Of course.
Great. Okay. So everyone, you have 15 minutes to do this. Plenty of time. So each word must be used once. You have to use each word once. Some of them, you will notice, I'm sure, are synonyms. And the word respectively gets used twice. Why are we practicing this? Because these are the words you need to use to answer part 1 questions. Most of them are quite simple words. Most of them are words you know already, but you just need to be able to use them correctly. Okay, Leduk Ang, your first paragraph is correct, okay? Leduk Ang?
Yes,
Okay, so next paragraph, please, Leduk Ang.
I am doing.
Good. If you want, everyone, you can send me one paragraph at a time, okay? So, for example, the introduction has 3 missing words. Just send me those 3 missing words if you want. And then send me the next paragraph, and so on. Okay, Ding Lam.
Yes.
Okay, you're not doing it quite correctly. Sorry, Ding Lam. I just want the missing words. Okay,
Wow.
not the sentence. Okay, so you don't need to write out the table compares the waste output. Just send me the word compares. Okay.
Yes.
Just send me the missing words, not all the sentence. Otherwise, it will take too long. So, Ding Lam.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, so the first word is not correct. You can see in the list of words, you can see should be compares, okay?
Yes.
You have written compared, okay? The missing word should be compares. Number 1 should be compares, okay?
Okay.
All right. The next word you've got is correct, okay? 6 is correct. That's better, Ding Lam. Okay, that is correct. But like I say, number 1 should be compares, just like it says in the list of words you can see on the page, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so not compared in this case, compares. Okay, keep going, please, Ding Lam. Actually, everyone, to make this a bit quicker, please send me one paragraph at a time. Okay? So please send me your words now for the first two paragraphs. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please send me 9 words, everyone. The first 9 words. Huang Ang, that is correct. Please send me the next 6. So everyone, please send me the first 9 words. So that is the words missing from the first 2 paragraphs, the introduction and the overview. Just send me those words now. So I can mark them more quickly for you. Okay, so Huang Ang, I'm waiting for your second paragraph. Kiam, how are you getting on? Kiam.
I'm just figuring out one more letter.
Okay, so the first 9. Okay, Kiam? Just send me the first 9 words. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Thank you, Ledok Ang. Not quite correct. What have you done wrong? Huang Ang, you are correct. That's good. Okay, thank you, Ding Lam. Not quite correct. Nok Ang.
Yeah.
Just checking your answer. Okay, just missing one. Nok Ang. Okay. Just missing, you're missing one word.
Okay.
Okay. From paragraph 2, from the overview. Nok Am. Actually, no, I think you were right. After all. Nok Ang. Kiam, you are correct. Thank you, Kiam. Fung Duk Ang, you missed one out. Of the first paragraph.
Oh.
Also of the second paragraph too. Okay, everyone, I'm going to go through the first two paragraphs with you. And Fu Kwang. Okay. First word, everyone. First word should be compares. I think everyone got that. The table compares the waste output of 6 nations. Okay? Easy. I think everyone got this correct. Measured in millions of, number 3 here, should be Huang Ang, number 3.
Number 3 should be tons.
Tons. Everyone, this one here, tons. Okay? This word here, in case you are looking in the list for it, here, tons. Spelt tons, I know, but pronounced tons. Okay. Kiam.
Yes.
Okay. Overall, Korea, what is the next word?
I chose generated.
Is correct, everyone. Some people got this wrong. Generated. Generated just means the same as produced. It's a synonym for produced or made. Generated. Generated means the same as produced. Okay, this is just to teach you, if you don't know already, a synonym. Overall, Korea generated the Fung Duk Ang.
Yes.
Overall, Korea generated, what is the next word? The. Overall, Korea generated the.
The least.
Is correct, everyone. Least. Least is the next word. Here. This word here, least. Amount of waste, while the US, the Duk Ang,
Yes.
overall, Korea generated the least amount of waste, while the US, what is next?
Lead.
Is correct. Everyone, led. Okay, past tense of lead, which means to go first. Led the table with the most what produced? Nok Ang?
Yes.
All right. Which word goes here? Nok Ang? Overall, Korea generated the least amount of waste, while the US led the table with the most.
Rubbish.
Is correct, everyone. Rubbish. Rubbish was the missing word. This one here. Rubbish. Rubbish means the same as waste, produced. Okay. In addition, while waste production, Fu Kwang.
Waste production, whereas
Sorry, can't hear Fu Kwang.
whereas
Still can't. Increased should be, everyone. Waste production increased or rose, everyone. Okay, either one of these is correct. They are synonyms. Increased or this one here, rose. You could have either. Increase or rose in most of the countries. Korea's. What happened to Korea's? Fung Duk Ang?
I think it's falling.
Falling? No, doesn't make sense grammatically. While waste production increased in most of the countries, Korea's falling. Doesn't make sense. Correct. Korea's declined or decreased. Correct. Declined or decreased must be the word that goes here. Everyone? These words here, declined, decreased. Okay. Oh, we're almost out of time again. All right. Next week, everyone, we will finish these 2 paragraphs. Okay? We will finish these 2 paragraphs. So those of you who've already done them, you will be able to do it very easily next time. So again, Kiam,
Yes, teacher.
can you just read me sentence 1 with the missing words, please? The table. The table.
The table compares the waste output of 6 nations from 1980 to 2000, measured in millions of tons.
Correct. Very good, Kiam. Okay. This is the paraphrase, the introduction, everyone. Very good. I will do the next one for you because we're out of time. Overall, Korea generated the least amount of waste, while the US led the table with the most rubbish produced. In addition, while waste production increased or rose in most of the countries, Korea's did what? Nok Ang?
Decline.
Nok Ang, what is the missing word here?
Declined.
Correct. Declined or decreased. Okay, everyone, that is the end of the lesson for today. Thank you very much for coming. Hope you found it useful. As always, if you have any questions, please ask myself or Bak Ha. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Have a nice lunch. Look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Tambiat, everyone.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye, teacher.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye bye, teacher.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.